Hi guys, it's Sarah from the Bag Lady NWA, and I just wanted to make a little addendum to the video that we put out this week. Hopefully it won't take me quite as long to get this one to post. Every once in a while, we got a kitty coming into the picture here. Excuse us. Want to make a little addendum. Every once in a while, I want to finish ornaments. Either I don't have something, paper on the back that matches it, or I just want to use Christmas paper. So I did want to show you what I do with that. This little guy just kind of screamed denim for me. So I am going to show you with a piece of scrap denim how to do a curved ornament with fabric. And I'm not going to go through the whole process of putting the whole ornament together because we did most of that last week. But I will show you how I do the back. And again, you know, you're going to have the same thing. You're going to have two pieces of cardboard cut out for the front and back. Sometimes when you're doing fabric, especially when you're doing a stitch piece, it is helpful, here she comes again, helpful to, she's kind of stubborn. No. It is helpful to use some fiberfill in it. It kind of hides some of your problems. And it just makes a prettier finish. You don't have to be real super precise on the edges because you're going to cover it with trim. I mean, you don't want, you know, the cut edges and that kind of thing showing, but it doesn't have to be perfectly smooth and all that kind of good stuff. So don't get overly worried about it. So we're going to pretend that we already have that ornament mounted, and all we are doing is the back. So with the denim, you wouldn't have to worry about fabric glue showing through, but I'm going to show you what you would do if you were using a lighter fabric, because if you get a big glob on there, it might be a problem. It might soak through and it's going to show. So all you're going to do is just trim around that half an inch, maybe a little bit less. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just so you're giving yourself enough to play with. Okay, you got your fabric with about a half inch. And all you are going to do is hold that up there and make little notches. About a quarter inch, maybe a little bit more. It just depends on that fabric, down to the edge of your cardboard. And what that is going to do is give you a smooth edge around the circle as you glue them down. And if you don't know what I mean, don't worry about it, because you'll see in a second. Okay, now I got those notches down. If you find that you didn't get it down quite right, or you know, whatever, you can always adjust it later. Pull it back up. Like I said last week, the tacky glue gives you a little bit of breathing room that you can adjust and, you know, tweak and pull a little bit tighter here and a little bit tighter there. I've got this down in the, just so I can get the glue to cooperate with me, which it's not doing. I've almost used up this bottle, so it's taking its time getting down. I have also used this with felt when I'm doing backing a felt an ornament. A lot of times with felt, I will just pink the edges and have it peeking through because I like that look. But if you don't want that, or you're using a lighter weight fabric or a Christmas fabric, something like that, this is a real helpful technique. And the glue is still driving me crazy. I guess I should have prepped this, huh? Let's see if maybe I got it. Here she comes again. You're being a bad kitty. You're being a bad kitty. Yes, you are. This is one of my 5 kitties, and she's going to lay right down in the middle of it. One of the youngest. We have a pair of twin Siamese girls, and then we have 2. She's laying there trying to pretend that she's cute. 2 yellow tabbies and 1 gray tabby. And the gray tabby is the oldest. I decided I was overrun with boys, so we got us these guys about, I think they're about 7, 8 months old now. I think they were born around Easter. Well, this is just not going to cooperate with me. Let me cut it. Stop. That was the problem. I had it. Don't get your nose in the glue. She's obviously not going to leave us alone, so forgive us. They're playing Donde Está Santa Claus on the Christmas music. I don't know if you can hear it. Okay, we've got a little bit of glue. I always work about half and half so I don't get my fingers in it and get it all over the backside. That will show. So I try to work in small sections so that I don't transfer glue everywhere. All you're going to do is take these little sections and press them down. Depending on the fabric, you might need to hold it down for a minute. Sometimes it'll go. This seems like it's behaving itself. Sometimes you have to hold it down just a little bit to get it to cooperate and get set. But as you can see, I'm just working my way around the corner, and that gives you a pretty smooth edge to work with. And like I said, you don't have to be perfect because, especially with ornaments, you're going to put a trim around it, and that hides a whole lot of issues. And when you are working with stitched ornaments, like I was talking with the fiber fill, that also hides a lot of issues with, showing the edge and that kind of thing. And you can use the same kind of process with just about any shape that you want to do. One of these days I'll do a square fabric finish. That's a little bit easier than doing the notches. It's using mitered edges. But this is a basic technique that you can use with just about anything. Oh, she's actually going to lay down and behave herself out of camera today. She's about 4 inches away from my hands, in case you're wondering. She hasn't given up. She's giving me a look like, I want pets. And I'm more important than whatever it is you're doing. Okay, I've pretty much gotten it worked all the way around. And as you can see, it's pretty even. Again, you know, if you've got any little, you can kind of tighten it and work your way around the corners. But anything like that is going to be hidden by whatever trim that you put on it. And sometimes I just like a fabric finish. It makes it just look just a little bit more elegant. And if you really want to get fancy, you could do embroider and then mount it this way as the ornament. Some of the stitches, see what happens? You got your paw in the way of the scissors. A lot of the stitches that we are working with the freestyle project could be worked with just you know, a heart or an ornament shape, and you know, go to town, holly leaves, whatever. I've seen some really, really cute Christmas ornaments done on denim and on Pinterest lately. There's a lot of really cute ideas out there. And that is basically your finish. I could add another layer there to make it fatter, whatever. But, and I will probably, I have some seamed edges. I will probably use that for the hanger just to complete that look. But I did want to add that onto your repertoire so that you have another way of finishing things and incorporating some different ideas. So anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. We will talk to you soon. We should be getting back to the embellished handbag before too much longer. I am about to get most of my problems taken care of. I know I keep saying that, but we are making progress, I promise. So we'll talk to you soon, and if I don't talk to you, we're less than a week away from Christmas, so if I don't talk to you before then, have a great holiday. Be safe, be healthy, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.